My name is Coco, and today I have one of the most amazing discoveries that I have ever made on the Twitch platform, and that is my primo, Rosereyy. Rose, thank you so much for being here. Would you like to give us a little introduction about yourself before we begin?
Yes, hello, Prima. Thank you so much for having me on your second
Hello.
episode of the Creator Couch. I am honored and thrilled to be here. My name is Rosereyyy. I am still a newbie small streamer that streams mostly Genshin, and I do Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, and recently now been getting into Wuwa. I try to keep it as educational as I can in my content creation on YouTube and things like that.
Give us a fun fact or something that you would like us to know, something that your audience doesn't know about you.
Thing unique about me, I raise goats. That's what I do on the farm because I live on a farm. I've been doing that since I was born, since I could, probably before I could talk, honestly. And I'm also an opera singer. So that's what I studied in my undergrad for my bachelor's. I got my bachelor's in music. I got it in opera studies. So during my streams, you might hear me going on a tangent about the music in Genshin because that was actually my senior project to get my degree. I actually did a whole research paper on the cultural representation in Genshin Impact through the music. And I also did a couple of segments on the censorship created by the CCP when Genshin was actually moving to Singapore due to the Chinese Communist Party having problems with the sexualization and a little bit of the gay queer innuendos, which is why Hoyoverse rebranded. It used to be Mahoyo, if you guys
Yeah.
remember, and they moved to their Singapore now, and they have another different server for the Chinese community as well. But yeah, that's a little bit about me.
I'm sure a lot of people would like to know how, someone who is at the point in their life where they're getting their doctorates is a trained opera singer and doing things like raising goats and such, how you are also streaming on Twitch, so proficient at Genshin that you also make guides on YouTube. It's the farm to Twitch story there. Like, how do you go from helping your family raise goats to wanting to stream on Twitch?
I've always been a huge gamer, I'm not gonna lie. I've loved the music in games. That's the
Hmm.
one thing that captivates me. So it was very difficult at first. During COVID is when I kind of, truthfully, the
Hmm.
reason I became a Twitch streamer and a content creator is because one, I loved Genshin so much that I started looking up YouTube videos on how to main DPS Goru, how to main DPS Sucrose, how to main DPS Lisa.
Before this part of the story, how did you find Genshin and get into it?
One of my moderators, his name is Shiniki.
Hmm.
He actually has been my gaming, companion for a while now, ever since Animal Crossing came out during COVID. He actually introduced me to the game because there was a Twitch streamer that we used to watch called Wanted.
Hmm.
He streamed Overwatch and he actually got into Genshin. So he kind of introduced Shiniki to it, and then Shiniki introduced it to me because he's like, hey, there's a witch in here that has a purple rose, and I think you would find her super attractive and you would love her. So you should play this game. And he sent me a
Oh,
picture. I was like, "This is my wife.
is the
Bet, let's
purple
do
witch
this."
Lisa?
Yes, of course. And she was free. So I was like, I quickly downloaded the game and I quickly did her trial to get her for free. And
Hmm.
I was a Lisa main from day one. No one really had guides for it. Kept trying to find videos on how to main DPS Lisa. What do I do? Like, a lot of dead ends. Basically, don't
Hmm.
main DPS Lisa. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Frack this. Like, I'm not gonna listen to anybody. I'm gonna do what I want. When Goru came around, I was obsessed with Goru, and I was so
Hmm.
sad because he wasn't a main DPS that I really wanted to main DPS him. Kept looking for videos and things like that. No one had anything. So I was like, you know what? What happens in the world where you want something but it hasn't been made? I
Hmm.
think to myself, you make it yourself. So that started my entire journey in content creation. My entire journey. I
I
also
love
fell in
that.
love with Kokomi. Kokomi was a 5-star that I absolutely loved. I like priestesses and I like
Hmm.
healers and things like that in a lot of games. I mean, my freaking theme is angels.
Yeah.
Um, so I really liked Kokomi, and she was the first 5-star that I truly like just loved. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna C6 her. So many people got mad at me for C6ing her. They told me I was wasting my money, that I am just throwing away money. Like she was like the way Kokomi was viewed in the community was like the devil. that she was worse than Barbara because
Was it
she
the
couldn't
negative crit
res at
rate?
C6. It was the negative crit rate, but people, this is the thing that I hate about Genshin. People just see it as one dimensional.
Yeah.
Now she's one of the most sought out healers in Genshin. Not only she heals great, she has amazing hydro application
Mm-hmm.
that it could be on the field 100% of the time. So I got told many stuff. I didn't care. I don't care. I'm like, dude, it's my money. I'm doing what I want with it, you know? Like, this is why I work hard. So I did it anyways, and I got her C6 um in $300 actually.
Damn.
It was like I kept getting her back to back. It was crazy. Yeah, that's the reason I started content creation, was because no one had main DPS guides for the people that I wanted. Coming from farm to Twitch, I should say. I mean, my parents don't understand. They
Yeah.
don't understand, but I mean, they're old school Mexican, you know, but like I'm an adult, so they just let me chill. They have seen my stuff and they've actually been very impressed.
I love
So
that.
there is that. So my parents are super supportive. I absolutely adore them. We ended up getting internet, thank God. And as soon as we got internet, I said, you know what? I'm buying everything I need to stream. And it was great. It was a journey. It was a journey.
So how long have you been streaming now? How long has it been?
I started streaming in, I want to say, October of 2023.
A little bit over a year now, and
Yeah, I
you're
know,
literally
it's so
about to
crazy.
hit almost 1,000 followers.
First, you know, it was a struggle because I mean, only one or two people would watch me,
Mm-hmm.
which were my two friends, you know, and then it was hard to grow. It was really, really hard to grow. It's hard to grow on Twitch,
Yeah.
but I just look at my VODs and be like, what can I do better? What can I
Yeah, of
increase my
course.
viewership? And you know, what else can I do? And I was a PNG tuber back then. I wasn't even a
Yes.
VTuber.
That's how I met you, I believe. Yes.
Yes, you did. You met me as a cat boy. Oh God.
Rose was
Oh
suggested to me
God.
on Twitch. That's how we met. He was suggested to me when I was just hanging out, watching videos, trying to find new streamers, and I was just so enthralled by his energy that I've been here ever since. And I think it's been like what, 8 months?
Yeah, no, you hit 9 months the other day on my sub goal, remember? Because
No
we
way,
were
was
all
it?
like, yeah, I think it was 9 months because my mods was like, oh, Coco's pregnant.
Oh
She
yeah.
about to
Oh my
have a
God. That's
baby.
crazy. Dude, that's wild.
Yeah,
It goes by
yeah.
so quick. And speaking of growing on Twitch, you have one of the funniest, most engaging chats that I've ever been a part of. I literally love when you stream. I love going into your chat. You have amazing mods as well. What
Thank
was it
you.
like in the beginning?
So it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. When I have wonderful, and I mean I have day one viewers. Like
Hmm.
it's incredible. So Sneaky was my first. I mean, Sneaky was the one that got me into streaming actually. And then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do it. And I asked him. I was like, would you be able to mod for me and things like that? So
Yeah.
he would always be there, like no matter what. And then I would have some stragglers, some people coming in and out, you know. The game that actually brought me the most viewers was when Black Clover dropped, the gotcha
Black
game.
Clover, the gotcha game?
That brought me so much attention. I have no idea why. It was insane. I mean, the game's kind of a little dead now. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Brought me a lot of attention, and a lot of those people also played Genshin. They
Yeah.
also played the games I play.
Oh,
So
wow.
it just kind of boomed my community a little bit. I was going from 1 to 2 average viewers to around 8 to 10
Oh,
because
wow.
of that game. So yeah, and then I modded Killer Fang and Charles. They were my next two mods because I remember just playing through the Fontaine arc, and it was just Shiniki, Killer Fang, and Charles. They were my only viewers, and we were all crying when Nouvelette was pardoning the whole like Fontaine person. We were like, "Oh my god, it's
Oh my
so
God.
sad."
I love that though.
It used to feel like a little boys club. It was just us. And then it grew. It grew so much with so many people. Coco Me came in, Rainy came in. Like
Mm.
I try to remember every single viewer's name. Like every single viewer's name, I try to remember. I know that's going to be impossible in the future, but if you
Yeah.
make an impact on me or you say hi or anything, I will always remember who you are
Agree.
and things like that. And I love all of them, and it's fun. It's great. Alex found me, my other mod. He found me through just, you know, searching, I guess, and he was just awesome from the start, so I extended him an offer. I have an offer letter for my mods. I made a whole official offer letter stating that
What?
it's
That's so
purely
cute.
volunteer work. Yeah. I try to really I mean, I work for a higher education
Yeah.
institution, so I'm really great with administrative stuff. So I try to, like, since day one, I've had a mod chat in my Discord to, talk about sensitive subjects and rules and things like that, and make sure my mods are taken care of as well. I ended up being stagnant for a little bit on Twitch, and here is why. If you're a streamer, you are wanting to be a streamer, and you're still small, this is what helped me grow so much.
Listen up,
Ban
folks.
people. Ban the bad chatters. I had this, dude, once I banned her that week when I made the announcement, because it was a big drama.
Yeah.
She caused so much drama, and it was my first like official ban of a community member. Once I banned her, so many people started messaging me. People started coming back to my stream. A lot of new followers started coming in, and I mean a lot of new followers.
Yeah. It's crazy
So
how
it
people
was
like that can not ruin a community, but turn away people from wanting to join a community because they just don't want to get mixed up in it.
exactly my thing. And that's why, and that's part of the reason why I'm 18 plus now,
Mm,
because she lied about her age, and I kept telling everybody like I'm 18 plus, but I wasn't being very strict on it. I didn't know how old she was, and she lied. She completely lied. So I had a ban, and it was a good lesson for me. And all my
mm-hmm.
mods told me, they kept telling me to ban, and I just I was too good of a like hearted as a person. I'm very forgiving,
Yeah.
but now I'm not. Now I'm not. The reason that person got banned wasn't because they actually said something rude to me. They attacked one of my moderators, and I don't like, I have zero tolerance for you coming at one of my mods. And I
100%.
axed them right there. It was uncalled for. And also Kaylin is my best friend. I love her, and she's my mod. So I just
Mm-hmm.
went, you can call me whatever name under the sun. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm on the screen and you're in your couch, sat and alone.
Not this close to Valentine's Day, primo. Damn.
Go grab some lotion in your right hand. You'll be fine. My number one rule is read the room. Like, do not come in
Yes.
here telling me that your mama died. Like, I'm sorry, but damn.
Okay, wait. This actually is a perfect segue into the topic of streaming etiquette. And Primo, I know you had talked about this on stream, but I am
Yes.
here. I am ready, and I am willing to give you the platform to let these people know stream etiquette.
I came into Twitch knowing streaming etiquette.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go as a streamer, you don't go into someone else's stream and then, say that you're a streamer too. Start putting, links out,
Mhm.
or asking if you can get rated. Unless the streamer that's on the screen starts the conversation first, saying that, oh yeah, this person streams, or you should check them out, or they start the conversation first, then that's an open channel for you to talk about it.
Mhm.
But if you just go in there and and this is totally hypothetical, like I would never do this, but say Coco is streaming and I'm streaming at the same time, and I'm gonna go into her chat and say, hey, I'm doing a welcome giveaway on my stream. Like, how fucked up is that?
Okay,
That
God.
is so fucked up. Like, you do not do that. You
Oh
you
my
don't
God.
talk about your own stuff. You don't put links on your own YouTube videos. And this happens in the smaller streaming communities so constantly that it just really grinds my gears. I don't like it. You
Yeah.
guys you should really have, respect for the person on the stream
Yeah.
that you're
There's a way
watching.
to network and build those connections in a respectable, genuine way.
Exactly. That's why my VTube streaming community, the other streamers that I kind of, like you, that I talk to, is very small. It
Yeah,
is
same.
very small.
I agree.
It is so small. I rated someone one time. I hardly rate. One, I stream later in the afternoon at night, that it's hard for me to find a streamer that to
Yeah.
rate. That's one issue that I have, because I work. I work a 8 to 5 job, I should say. I work an 8 to 5 job, so it's a little hard for me sometimes, to actually like end early and start early and things
Yeah.
like that. So one time I did rate someone, and they started
Oh, yeah.
like
I remember this story.
saying the N word, saying the F slur. I was like, oh my God.
Are there any people that actually like inspire you, not just like in Genshin in general, but people who inspire you to stream, create, and just give you that spark to be like, damn, dude, I really love doing this shit. And when I watch them do this, it really makes me want to go even 10 times harder on what I'm doing.
Honestly, I don't really have anybody. If I'm being honest, the drive came from just with me. I don't have anybody that I constantly watch with content on YouTube or anything like that. It's just me, I guess. And I mean, you've inspired me a lot to kind of redo a lot of my stuff, and I mean, I did. You inspired a lot of some of the things that I do, like, you know,
Oh my
updating
goodness.
our VTube models.
Oh, our
It's
physics
gonna
are
be
about
so
to break
great.
the internet, fella. Guys, you
Yeah,
just,
I
oh my
can't wait for
God.
that.
Rose is gonna get peck jiggle physics. I'm gonna have jiggle physics more physicking than this. We're gonna break the internet.
Yeah, my feathers are my adding some more wings to my head, and the feathers are going to be way more detailed, and gonna have a little bit more what's it called, rigged on my wings and everything. So it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a new hairstyle and a bunch of extra wardrobe. I'm gonna have a whole wardrobe basically.
And I got the sneak
So
peek,
I'm
right?
excited.
Of the base model.
Yes, you did,
It
of the
looks
base model, and
so good, you guys. I'm so
I'm
excited.
finally gonna have facial hair like I have facial hair in real life.
You know, actually, thank you for bringing that up, your real life facial hair, because we had spoken with our last guest about nuances of being a VTuber and showing your face. And you here recently have done, you've done it before, a face reveal, but here recently you've been showing your face more and you've been doing face cams regularly. Well, I don't say regularly, but more regularly have been and planning them. How do you feel about that transition? Because we also spoke about how when a VTuber does that, it could feel like it fades the viewer's illusion of character that they have come to know.
I was afraid of that, but you've seen me in real life. I mean, everyone's seen me in real life. I try to make my V2 model as close to my person. Of course, my V2 model is much more muscular than me. Duh.
He hits the gym though, don't let him lie.
I try to do it. That's why I went for a very simple man VTube model. I love my artist. She is absolutely the best. Kita, I'm gonna send you a link to this video.
Yes.
I absolutely adore you, and she watches my stream too, and she loves the chat as well.
Is she also making the new one?
Amazing. She's making my new V2 model. Yes,
hey.
She is. She's literally the most amazing, just artist I have ever had the pleasure of working with.
Too. It's good when you have a good relationship with your artist.
I absolutely adore her. I would send her a lot of my selfies, and I would be like, hey, can you like do this, do this, do this, do this, you know, make it kind of a little resemble me. So I feel like that also helped a little bit, you know, of transitioning to face cam.
Yeah.
I was really scared. I was so terrified, but I also wanted to take the leap. I wanted to share a little bit of my life with my stream. With my community, I should say. Posting selfies, going out places, and things like that. Honestly, can I say something?
Of course.
And I don't want to sound like conceited or anything. I get more views when I face cam than when I VTube. And I don't know if I should be offended.
He does. I've been there.
But if you want to see my face reveal, you guys are more than welcome to join my Discord.
Did your community react in any certain way whenever you did do a reveal to the majority of them?
So yes, I did a face reveal. I didn't do a face reveal stream. I actually posted a selfie because I was in Idaho with Kaylin. I was meeting my best friend and mod for the first time ever in person. So I drove 12 hours to Idaho, and it was a beautiful drive. I had the best vacation I have ever taken. Thank you, Kaylin and Jared, for having me at your beautiful home. I love you guys.
Shout out Kaylin and Jared.
So much. Jared's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Jared.
Yeah, so I posted a selfie. I was like, and I didn't say anything. I posted it, and my mod Charles was like, just throwing a face reveal like nothing. I was like, yep. So everybody calls me, okay, some people come into my chat and call me Papi Rose. I don't like that. I find it
you gonna
so
catch me saying
weird.
that. Papi Rose.
No, I'm like, no. You can totally call me Unc Rose. Unc Rose is fine. I will be your uncle. Unc Rose is acceptable. I will say I will take that. I will be your family member and I will be your uncle. But
I will be your family member and I'll be your uncle.
Don't call me Puppy Rose. That's weird. I've had to deal with that, and I'm not the most attractive fucking person. I don't think I'm attractive at all, but
of course you're super good looking, primo.
No. You just say that because we family.
And we look alike, so if you're not, what does that make me?
Prima, I have to tell you something.
Fuck, I'm ugly, huh?
Yeah.
Lie to me, bro. Lie to me for the video.
Um, yeah, some people in chat, that's the only thing I don't really like about face camming sometimes.
Your
Go to
chat be
me in chat,
flirty.
and I'm like, bruh,
Your chat be so flirty.
dude. I'm like, chill. Oh, chill, please, chill. Like, I don't care if they do it when I'm VTubing. You could flirt with my VTube model all you want because that's not me. You know, I mean, it's me. You know, you can flirt with it. Like, you can flirt with. I don't care. I flirt with my own VTube model. I think my
Him
VTube
is
model's
you, and you is him.
but when it's the real me, I'm like, I'm uncomfortable. It's the way they go about it. Like one of my viewers, they're like, do you have an Instagram? Because I want to follow you in every pic, daddy. And I was like, go to bed.
God.
I was like, you help me, Jesus. This is a Christian stream.
Do you care to know what your viewers look like, or do you feel like it ruins it for you?
I don't really give a shit. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna view you any differently. At all. Like, you're still human. Like,
Yeah,
I
of course.
really don't give a shit. I did take the food channel out.
The food channel?
Yeah.
Why?
Guys, I love you guys so much. I really do.
Oh,
Some of the
God.
food you fucking post looks like shit. I'm sure it tastes great.
You
Are
did not
okay?
take the food channel down just because people's food looked like shit, primo.
It just grossed me out. I took the food channel out and they started posting it on general chat and I was like, fuck.
You give them their food channel back, bro. How dare you? That's the fuck. He said, you know what?
What?
I don't care what y'all look like, but y'all's food, bruh. I ain't have none of that shit. Get that shit out of here. That's crazy, Rose.
It's just okay. Like, to me, food visually, like it usually tastes better, especially when I make food. My food looks disgusting, but when I taste it, it's bomb. Come on, you serve yourself a bowl of pozole, that's gonna look like watery soup.
Yeah,
It's gonna taste like heaven. Yeah, shout out to my mod, Alex. Dude, Alex is the one that runs a Discord. Like,
oh, he
that
does?
man. Yes, he.
Hey, let's go. Shout out Alex.
I gave him admin approval because he is immensely good at organizing Discords. Like, I have no idea how this man did it. When I modded him, my Discord was horrible, and he asked me, "Hey, can I like revamp the Discord?" And I said, "Sure." And that's when I was a cat boy, and my theme was like a black cat witch. Everybody is doing a cat theme. Everybody's doing a witch theme, and it's not really me. I'm like, I just picked it because I needed a theme.
This feels so
like,
much more you.
Yeah, if you guys know me, this is me. It's nothing against them. Like, if they wanted the food channel back, I would have totally had it back. It just wasn't being used. And like, okay, if I'm being honest, pictures of food gross me out. That's just me though.
Like in general, or unless they're like the Instagram aesthetic ones?
In general. I like going to restaurants without pictures with food. I don't know why.
Hey, everybody has their thing. Everybody has a little quirks. So, Primo, something that I'm sure anybody, streamer or not, just regular person, could probably get some use out of knowing. You are in the middle of going to school, go to the gym. You help your family. You do all these things. You live in California, so half your life is spent in traffic.
Actually,
what?
no. No, my work is against traffic.
Don't let people know that. I'm gonna cut that out. Your life is all in traffic. I'm just like... I asked everybody, what's like a piece of advice? They're like, oh, you got to balance it all. You have to find balance. And then you ask, you're like, oh, how do you do that? And they're like, I have no fucking idea. With everything that you do, how do you feel like you find some type of balance in everything you're doing while streaming is such a commitment, not just on your energy, but also on your time? How do you feel like you, even to the best of your ability, of course, balance that?
Honestly, fuck balance. It is really hard, but I am blessed with a job that is amazing to me. I am blessed with a job that I can work odd hours if I need to. I am blessed with an amazing and supportive boss. She's absolutely amazing. I end up going to work. I work 8 to 5. I go to the gym during my lunch break, actually. So I eat at my desk while I work. So that my gym time is spent, during my lunch break, and I get a pretty good lunch break. So it's a pretty good workout. And then after work, I either come in, take shower and get ready and everything for stream. Or it's school. I'm in my final semester for my master's program, graduating in the spring with my master's in higher education administration and going into my PhD of academic leadership to hopefully become a dean or a president of a university one day.
Amazing.
So it's hard, but I have everything on a calendar. Everything I do. My sleep, I minimum, I try to get at least 6 hours of sleep. I also teach two classes. I teach global music. I teach music appreciation as well. Then sometimes I have a choir to direct, or sometimes I have little gigs of music for me singing, opera or something. So I have to make time for things that I care about in my life, and it's hard. It strains on relationships. Like, if I'm dating
Yeah.
someone, how is that going to affect them?
Yeah, of
And
course.
how's I have four godsons. How am I spending time with each and every one of them? I tend to take time for everybody. I do end up getting burnt out.
Of course.
Last week was a week that I couldn't, I was drowning, and I caught myself drowning. So I had to take a week off of streaming, and
Mm-hmm.
it does you good. I think what I'm trying to say is just know yourself,
Mm-hmm.
know your limit, do what you can, and always know that what you can is probably the best of you that is possible at this moment. And don't ever
Absolutely.
feel bad if you have to stream for only 2 hours, 3 hours. Do what you want, and be proud of what you can do, and don't focus on what you can't do. Always focus on
Absolutely.
what you can, and then life is just so much easier for you. You're no stressing, and things end up falling into place. That's how I usually see it. The gym is my me time. And I'm not super fit. Like, well, I used to be 300 pounds, and then I went down to 120, and I was way too, no,
Wow.
130. I was 330, went down to 130. I was too skinny, and I had eating disorders. So I had to
Mm.
fix myself. And now I am on a path that is very well and very good on fitness. So you have to, and I mean this like the most like genuine, and with all the experience that I have had in my life, is please know yourself, please know your limit. And there's never going to be a balance. I'm sorry to say, there's never a balance.
Yeah.
Some things in your life take more time than the other things.
Yeah.
There's never a balance. I don't like when
Some
people
things are
say
always
balance
gonna have to
because
out prioritize each other.
exactly, because the way you balance things are going to be way different than I balance things.
Yeah, some things just aren't
We have
possible for the same two people.
mm-mm, mm-mm. So you just gotta look at it with everybody in mind. That's what I
Hmm.
do. That actually goes into my teaching philosophy. When I teach in higher education, like these students, they work, they have jobs, they
Yeah,
have other
yeah,
things going on in life. Like, and I tell my students, like, tell me what's going on. I want you to succeed. I don't want you to fail. Like, let me know. Like, you want to turn in an assignment that was due on the first week and it's week 14, go ahead, turn it in. I things happen, and if there's anything I could do to help you with that, like, let me know.
you're such a great teacher. It's people like you that make such a difference in the world, and I hope you know that.
Oh, thank you. I try to be the teacher because I had a really tough undergrad career.
Hmm.
It took me 8 years to get my BA or BM.
What was that journey like? What happened? Like, why did it take so long?
Well, my parents didn't want me to be a music major. They actually
Hmm.
threatened to not help me at all, to, get my own place and things like that. Let me, apply for financial aid because I needed their information.
Hmm.
So I said, you know what? Screw you. So they wanted me to go into
Oh, okay.
construction management. So I was supposed to be doing that so I could take over the company, but no, that wasn't my dream. And I'm really happy I didn't. I would have been miserable if I did that. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to do what I'm doing now. I would have been a completely different person. I started working my ass off, getting scholarships. I went to a university here in California that was private. I hated my life. It was a Christian university. It was the least Christian environment that I've ever been in. Professors were awful. It was literal hell. My only friend was a girl, and she was in the same boat as me. We
Hmm.
just it was just awful. Music program there was terrible. I ended up just having the worst time of my life there. Then I went to a
Oh
community
God.
college, which I love. People, go to community college, save your money.
I highly approve this message. There's some programs that let you go to a community college for free for the first 4 years.
Community college is amazing. You get so much aid, you don't have to pay for anything, and it's just awesome. Well, that's how
Four
it is in
year
California. I
degree.
don't know about other states. Because community colleges, it's for your community. They want you to succeed. So I was already a little behind, but I took my time. I got my AA in music education, and it was great. I made so many friends in there. It was just awesome. My professors were great. I loved them so much. I learned so much from them. And yeah, I went on to, so I auditioned for one of the biggest and hardest universities
Hmm.
with a conservatory Conservatory of Music here in
Okay.
California. I didn't get in the first time. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to do part-time community college and still like keep my chops up with music, improve,
Hmm.
and try again next semester or next year. So I did, and I got in. I got into this beautiful conservatory. It was amazing. The drive was 2 hours from my house. So, but I thought it was worth it because I was going to get the education that I wanted.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was so hard. Dream turned into nightmare. It was the worst culture community that I've ever experienced at a college.
So the
It
Christian
was,
school and then the community college and now this one.
yes, this one was a public institution.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
it wasn't private. But it was the worst community I've ever had experience.
Oh my God. In what regards?
You guys know, my sexuality is bisexual. I don't really care about, sexuality or anything like that. But the community there was very LGBTQ plus extremist.
That
I'm just
sucks.
a chill dude. I'm just a chill dude,
Yeah.
like my sexuality isn't all about isn't my identity.
Hmm.
It's just a very, very small part of me.
Hmm.
Like very small part of me.
Yeah.
It's not my identity at all. It was basically like high school there. People didn't like me. People, they gave me my music cohorts would call me edgelord because they thought I was emo and I was like, dude, is this high school? It was awful. And people would call me homophobic. People would call me slurs. Like it was just awful. Everybody just didn't like me in that school. I made a few friends and it was okay. Most cruelest thing ever is that one of my professors from choir, because you had to be in university choir, everybody did. So all the singers
Hmm.
were all in that class. So there was like hundreds of us in that choir. And he put us in a circle and he heard rumors that the culture here at this university was bad. And I just said, I was like, you guys have favorites. If we don't do what you guys say explicitly, you guys told me to quit my job and take out a bunch of loans and basically dedicate my entire life to this college. And for what? For me to get a bachelor's degree and then keep going to school for a certification and just make 40K a year?
Mm-mm.
Like, what kind of advice is that? You just want to make yourselves and the school look good, thinking of any repercussions that your students will face.
Disgusting.
I said it out loud. I said it in front of everybody. And then not only that, there was an Instagram page that was made for students of that conservatory. It's called Conservatory blank, the name of the institution, Safe Space. And students would come out with the most outrageous stories.
What the hell?
Outrageous. My voice teacher, who I love, she gave me advice. She graduated from that institution too. She told me, get out of here.
Oh
You are
wow.
not happy.
Yeah.
They don't deserve you. Leave. So I did. And I went to another university, public, and it was the best thing I ever did. I made lifelong friends. My professors didn't treat me like a student when I went there. My voice teacher, who was the chair of the music department,
Mhm.
took me in under her wing as a student. She gave me a scholarship. And then I had another teacher who was musicology, who helped me develop my paper, my article on Genshin impacts and the cultural representation through the music.
Yeah.
Because of my senior project, they offer now a video game music class. The head pianist there also has became one of my close friends. And then after I graduated, I got hired by the college that I graduated from. It made me realize that my career path was like,
Hmm.
should I go into music? Like further my master's in music? Should I keep going? But where does my passion lie? And I
Yeah.
realized that I love music and that's always going to be a passion, but education is where my passion lies more. And I want to change it somehow. So that's why I do a lot of educational content on my stream.
And you're great at it. His build guides
Oh,
are
thank
great.
you.
I have actually had the honor of holding the title of Rose's student, and he has taught me about Genshin. We did an account review that is also going to be up on his channel soon. Not only that, he took me under his wing and taught me how to do Overwatch. I still suck. I always suck. But the
That was
way
funny.
that he taught me, the way he spoke, and the way that he was encouraging, even though most people, when they're doing things, they're scared to do things wrong, but you're so endearing and you're very, very good with positive
Reinforcement.
what is the word?
Thank you.
Yes, positive reinforcement to make people want to keep going. It makes me happy that there's people like you who are actively doing things to want to change that.
And I'm not doing this for the paycheck. Like education does not pay well. My teachers for my master's and my doctoral degree, they tell me that all the time. Doing this because I want to make a difference in this world and hopefully one day I can make just education more suitable for everybody and attainable for everybody without sacrificing the rigor that an academic program should have.
Yeah.
College isn't for everybody. And a lot of people say, you know, Why would I get a major in art history? Why would I get a major in Latino studies? Why would I get a
Hmm.
major or Chicano studies? Sorry. Why would I get a major in, music or things like that? It's not the major that makes the job, it's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I have a major in music education and I work as an administrator for an English department.
It's the things you
Like,
do in that field and with that title.
exactly. So you can do a lot of things. Like, a lot of people bag on higher education, and that's fine. It's not for everybody. Some people just aren't cut out for higher education. Some people are cut out for vocational school, and that's
Hmm.
great too. I never knock on that. Or some people
Yeah.
just go straight into the workforce and move up, which is amazing. My sister did that.
Yeah.
I don't knock on anybody's journey of growth. It's just
Yeah.
higher education does have a opportunity to open a lot of doors for a lot of people that had no prior skills or
Yeah.
that want to do something.
What are the things that have made you realize, whether in education or in streaming, which are the two things you do, that you're like, oh, this is why I do what I do?
Honestly, in education, it's the students, and in Twitch streaming, it's my community. It's the people that watch me.
Mm.
It's kind of goes hand in hand. I'm not saying I'm their teacher or anything for my community, but I see the people, the things that people have said to me. The people, Little Lissa, Aria, many of you guys have told me that or Charles as well has told me many times that their lives have gotten instantly better ever since they joined my community, and that made me feel so happy. That's one of the big things, and students have came up to me saying how much I've changed their lives or things like that. Something so minuscule that, I said to them or something, or made them feel, and that honestly brings me back a lot. Yeah, streaming is going to be on the lower end because, of course, my main job that I have right now, it pays my bills. It pays very
Hmm.
well, and it funds my streaming and everything like that. And streaming is very important. It's very up there for me. I have other things going on too, but I much rather drop that than streaming, to be honest. Streaming is my happy time.
Okay.
And I do love that.
So you've been streaming for what's about to be a year and a half now. How long do you see yourself streaming? Or when you started streaming, did you have a goal for like, oh, I'm just gonna stream for like a year or two and like then drop it once I get, the education thing going where I want it to? Or are you just writing it out to see how far it goes?
I'm not gonna lie, when I started streaming, I didn't think anyone was gonna watch me. So I was like, I'm just gonna try it out for a couple months and see how it goes. I never, and I'm a very small streamer. I never would have guessed me being even making it this far.
Yeah.
So thank you to my community. I love you guys. And I am just gonna see how far this thing takes me. What else is out there for me in the Twitch era that I am doing? And who knows? I could be 80 years old and I'm over here talking about Genshin Impact back in my day. Back in my day, Eula was the number one DPS in
And I bet you there'll
1.7.
still be hella people there to watch too, especially if it's a face cam.
Uh, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Of course, if I end up getting my dream job as dean or president, I'm gonna have to just go on either full on VTuber
Yeah,
because I have to separate my
privacy.
professional life from my Twitch streaming.
Hmm.
You doxed me one time. It's
That is
okay.
right. Damn, dude, I suck. And now, but your story.
I did a face cam stream just to try it out when I had like two viewers, guys, two viewers, and I forgot to delete the VOD. It was still published. It's deleted now. And Coco had this thing when you went on her stream and she shouts you out, a little VOD clip would pop up, and it was me full face frontal.
Just raw
And
dogged
then
Rose right on the street. And
dude, every single time you show one of my clips, it's so freaking out of pocket. I swear. One time you shouted me out, and then it's just me saying, at least I get my dick sucked in
oh yeah, for me playing the
Overwatch.
game. The funniest part about that time that your face showed up on stream though, I remember it. I remember it clear as day. I think I was playing ZZ. I think it was during the 24-hour stream, wasn't it? He goes, "Oh my god, you just doxed me." And then he was like, "I hope nobody saw that." And then like in 10 chat messages later, he goes, "But chat, am I hot?" But chat, tell me if I'm hot or what. Like, am I hot? I was like,
I
bruh.
had to play it off.
But am I hot, guys?
I had to play it off somehow.
You remind me of that
Um,
gif of the girl on the stage. Let me see if I can send it to you real quick, and then I'll throw it up on stream if I do.
that is me.
Bruh, that was literally Rose whenever that happened.
It's because, okay, guys, if something bad happens, I have a bad habit of like, or no, actually a really good habit of being like, it happened. Let me make the best of it and make it a joke.
It happened.
What the fuck am I gonna do now?
And then, like, the two
Oh
people
my
who saw it were
god.
like, yeah, Ladutes was like, yeah,
No.
hot as fuck, twin.
I love the dudes. He's my favorite. I love you,
Love Ladutes. 3 pieces of advice that you could just have as a rule, pass on as a rule of thumb. What would it be?
Don't look at your view count. Pretend there's like 20,000 people there.
I agree.
Act like you're well, no, let's not do that.
No, say you were saying that
Um,
with your chest. What were you gonna say? You
I
were
was like,
saying that so confidently.
act like you're a big streamer.
Yeah.
Act like you're a big streamer. And a lot of people actually really like that. I just pretended I was a big streamer and people really like that kind of energy. Um, you know, and that confidence is key.
Hmm.
Don't compare yourself
Yeah.
to others. Always compare yourself to an older version of you. That's how you will literally become better.
Always
Look at your
compare yourself to your
statistics.
last stream. Hmm.
Yeah, always change something up, things like that. If you have someone that inspires you, look at them on Twitch, see what they're doing, see how they're engaging with the community, if you only have one viewer or two viewers or three viewers, freaking stream for those people. Don't
Yeah.
focus on the people that are not there. Focus on the people that are there. Like that is the biggest advice I can give because why focus on the amount that you don't have when you are able to focus on the people that you do have? Like
So,
that in it itself is already a beautiful and amazing.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm done.
Before we round it out, thank you for making time for me and for coming on and sharing your heart with us. I appreciate it so much. I love you, and I'm so honored to call you one of my friends. I literally say that genuinely
Thank you.
on and off record with my whole heart. It is an honor to know
I
you.
do too. It is an honor to be your friend. Thank you. Oh,
Segment
I was
right
gonna
here.
ask you, do you want to hear me sing opera? Here. I'm
Yes.
totally kidding.
You.
I told my chat
swear
once I
going
hit
to-
1,000 followers. Once I hit 1,000 followers, I will sing something for them, like like professionally.
So, do you have any upcoming projects, goals for the channel, or things like that? I know you have a new model coming up, as we mentioned as well.
I do. So my new model is actually gonna be her. Should be done in a couple months. Actually, in March. I do post on TikTok a lot of guides. I do a lot of guides, folks. A lot of guides. Here and there, I'll post a little VOD that's funny or something, or a build that I think is funny. Healing Wanderer build will be out very soon on my YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing a Wanderer heal, please go check out my YouTube channel. Oh, he heals. And also, I will be doing my own podcast soon, very, very soon, with a dear friend named Jared. We're going to do a Hard Truths podcast, talking about various topics and some that are going to be controversial and just giving our hot takes on it.
I will have all of Rose's links linked down below as well.
Yeah, and if you guys want to join my Discord, I have such an amazing Discord. I am so proud of my Discord.
I agree.
Oh my god.
It's fun in there.
Everyone is so active.
You just can't post your food in there. So when this episode comes out, I wonder if like everyone just goes in there and just starts putting their food pictures in the general chat.
I would be so pissed.
I'll be like, damn, y'all watched it, huh? Hey, if you made it through this far of the video, go to Rose's Discord and post some food pictures.
Stop.
I'm fucking dead. All right, bro, I'm gonna let you go. That way you can get some rest. I appreciate you so much doing this with me, dude.
I appreciate you. Literally, thank you so much. You may ask me to do anything, anytime. I'm always down to collab with you.
Thank
literally,
you.
even if it's for a stream or two, and
You're
we're just
amazing.
playing Genshin together.
Yes.
I love collabing with you.
I do too. It's so natural. Yay! I love you so much. Again, thank you again. You guys, I'm gonna have all of Rose's links down below where you can find him, hang out with him, join his community, hang out with us, and all the chaos that we bring.
Yes, and
so
follow me on Fansly.
Follow him on Fansly. Preemptively. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you
Bye,
again next
everybody.
Saturday for the next episode. Bye.